Hey guys, thank you for joining us again on this fabulous fan question Friday. Our next question is from We All Got It. Yes, we all got it. So it's a two-part question. Are your parents interested in The Walking Dead at all? And what do they think of you two doing cosplay as we're shown?
Okay. So my mom loves The Walking Dead. It's kind of like a tradition with me and my mom. Like we watch shows together. So we watched Breaking Bad together. We watched The Sopranos together, Banshee together, and a bunch of other shows. It's kind of like a bonding thing for me and her. The Walking Dead is the newest addition to that repertoire. Uh, she loves the show and she loves to cosplay because she's been taking me to Comic Con ever since I was 6 years old. So that's 26 years next year, or 20. I'm sorry, 24 years next year. So she's obviously all into that. Anybody who knows the Spider-Man comics, the main villain Venom, I had a Venom costume, and my mom, like a matching Venom costume with my mom, and we entered into the San Diego Comic Con masquerade when I was 6 years old. So I've been cosplaying for a long time. Um, my dad, however, does not like The Walking Dead. He just doesn't get it. He doesn't like the things that are like gory and violent. So he claims, which doesn't make any sense because he also likes movies like Predator and Terminator, which are also incredibly violent and gory. But that's another discussion. So yeah, my mom's into it. My dad doesn't like the show, but he also goes to Comic Con, and so we always go to Comic Con together, me and my parents, and now her. And he likes to watch us like getting asked for photos and stuff like that. So it's always a fun experience, either way.
Alrighty. Well. No, my mom does not watch The Walking Dead. Doesn't want to watch The Walking Dead. Ain't trying to be watching The Walking Dead. I've tried. She doesn't like horror stuff, I guess. And like it's more of a drama than a horror. Like after a while, you get used to seeing the walkers, and she just was not having that. Um, in terms of you know my cosplay and going to Comic Cons, so I've been going to Comic Cons myself, without my mom, getting there myself and doing this myself since I was a sophomore in high school. And like that was just I kind of stepped out the closet at that point. I think I officially stepped out of
The
the
nerd
fan
closet.
well, the geek closet when I bought the Buffy album Once More with Feeling and played it out loud in the house because after that I just had zero fucks to
There's
give.
a Buffy album.
They did a musical episode. They were the first. They were the first ones, and really, frankly, the only show to successfully do a musical where it made sense to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like where it wasn't just like let's just sing random songs because we're actors who want to sing random songs or whatever. Like there was original scores that Joss Whedon and his wife did for the show and the characters, and it propelled the storyline. Like it was amazing, and it's like I'm still upset to this day that they didn't get an Emmy for it. I don't even know if they got nominated for it. It was insane. So yeah, I stepped out the geek closet with that. But yeah, she kind of like when am I gonna grow up and stop doing that Comic Con business? And I'm like, Mom, seriously, like you can't, like geek culture is the thing. It's the hot thing, and there are people so much older than me at Comic Cons. Like I'm one of the young ones, so it's not like
Oh yeah, I mean,
it
Comic
doesn't
Con.
matter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the age,
it's irrelevant.
diversity at Comic Cons, like it's all over the place. It's not just like
It's for
mostly
everyone.
young people. I would actually say it's mostly older people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's a whole lot of young people who are like, 20, 21 going to Comic Cons. Like, first of all, it's really fucking hard to get in. Second of all, like, you have to be like
Disposable
really
income.
into it and like committed to going to go. I mean, it's a very
It's costly.
select group of people who really have like the interest and the resources to even attend.
Yeah.
And furthermore, this is no different than commentary of sports is for the last like 50 years. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Like, okay, so I know, just go with me on this. Just listen. So, people watch sports. I don't watch sports. I have no understanding of sports, no interest whatsoever. I don't even watch football. I literally walked into a Super Bowl party last year not even knowing who was playing. But people are really, really into it, right? And people also like to listen to the commentary of anchors and stuff talking about it. What Chris Hardwick does with like Nerdist and with Talking Dead is the same thing. Commentary about really popular entertainment. It's the same exact model. It's just not talking about sports, it's talking about something else that's really, really popular.
Yeah.
There's no difference whatsoever. The only difference is that until about 3 or 4 years ago, or maybe arguably went before Chris Hardwick founded Nerdist.com. I think we should give credit to him. He's one of the people who had like the biggest thing to do with making being a nerd cool. I mean, he named his company Nerdist, right?
And San Diego Comic Con.
Yeah, and
Dragon Con.
Yeah, all the Comic Cons, all that sort of thing. He has a show talking about The Walking Dead, right? He made it cool to talk about those things. Now it's cool for people who are into pop culture to talk about pop culture.
Still not cool to my mom though.
But it is cool to most people now. I know. And so it's really no different than like the models of any entertainment media outlet that's ever gone on for the last like 50 or 100 years. You have something that's really, really popular, a ton of people watch it, and then you have commentators who commentate and talk about it, and that's all any of us do now, right? It's the same thing. Now we just have a wider array of things that we're allowed to talk about, which is really, really cool. Now you can go to a Comic-Con and know that you're not going to be judged for being into Twilight or The Walking Dead or True Blood or whatever it is that you like. You can meet other people who are into it. So,
unless your mom is my mom,
she'll come around.
No. I don't think she minds so much, but she's totally still critical of it, totally. But, oh well, I'm not going to let that stop me. I haven't yet, and I never, ever, ever will. In case she's watching. Okay, well, thank you for that question. And anyone else, if you have any additional questions to ask us, fandom related or otherwise, please drop a comment. Also, hit that big red subscribe button if you haven't already.
You guys like what we have to say, or anything that we do for that matter, go ahead and follow us at RL Rashone on Instagram, Facebook.com/TheLivingRashone, YouTube.com/Jill Roby, and soon to come, TheLivingRashone.com.
It's already live at this point.
Probably,
we filmed ahead of time.
I know, I have to be thorough.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, bye.